Hello everyone, this is Amit Latigra. In this video, I'm going to write a Python program to find a maximum number out of three entered numbers. So in one of my previous video, I've demonstrated a flowchart for finding a maximum out of three numbers. Of course, there are several ways to find a maximum number out of three, but I have explained the basic way to find a maximum out of three numbers, and this is a flowchart. Let's quickly recap the flowchart. We are taking in input from the user, three numbers as number one, number two, and number three. First, we are checking whether number one is greater than number two. So in this case, what if it is true, meaning number two is no longer maximum. Next possibility is either number one is maximum or number three is maximum. So if this is true, straight away we are checking number one and number three, and if it is true as well, then number one is maximum, else number three is maximum. The reason is number one is already greater than number two and number three is greater than number one. So we are displaying number three as the maximum. If this condition is false, number one is not greater than number two, meaning out of number one and number two is maximum as such. Then let's compare it with number three. So if number two is also greater than number three, if it is true, then number two is maximum. If it is false, number three is maximum. So this is the simple flowchart, and we are displaying numbers accordingly on screen. Now in Python program, let's modify it a little bit, and let's take one maximum variable and let's assign a value of number one or number two or number three, whatsoever is maximum. So let's go to the Python program. Let's take an input from the user, typecasting, input, messages, enter number one, and similar way we require number two and number three. This is for number two, this is for number three. So in this way we are having input ready with all three numbers. As I said, let's consider max variable also, and let's consider say number one is maximum at this point of time, to assign a value in max. And let's go with if statement. If number one is greater than number two, what if this is true? So as per flowchart, if this is true, then we are going to check it with number three. So one more time condition, if number one is greater than number three. So this is also true, meaning maximum is number one. Else, if this is false, then maximum is our number three. And what if outer condition is false, else part? So in this case, what we need to check is number two with number three. So let's check number two with number three. If this is true, then number two is maximum. Else false, then number three is maximum. And finally, we need to display a message by using a print function. Maximum number is, and value of max variable. So let's save this program and let's check its output. Enter number one, let me enter 65. Number two, let's keep 100, and number three, let's keep 15. So here 100 is maximum, so maximum number is 100. Let's execute it one more time. Let's keep number one as 50, number two as 40, number three as 80. So maximum number is 80. So this time it is number three. Let's execute one more time. Number one, let's keep 20. Number 2, let's keep 50. Number 3, let's keep 35. So maximum number is 50. So here number 2 is maximum. Here number 3 is maximum. Let's execute it one more time. Let's keep first number is 100, second number is 60, and third number is 80. So here number 1 is maximum. So this is a simple program to check maximum number out of 3 numbers. And this is a flowchart as discussed earlier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good time ahead.